Hello and welcome. I am going to be starting a Fire Emblem for dual. What does that mean? It means I will be drafting two different teams that will play through Fire Emblem 4. Currently, I have an available to both categories: Sigurd Selef, Daedra Julia, the two dancers, Oifi. But that feels like it might be too generous. I'm also tempted to put Leaf on there. Leaf and Ethlin. Keep it even. And that leaves all these other units. So basically what this means is that I'll play through the game on two different saves. One save will be able to use the units in Team A and the center row. And the other one will be able to use the units in Team B and the center row. Trying to keep it even so the teams are even. So I have to keep, every time I add one to this row, I have to add another. The reason I'm adding Leaf, so Sigurd, pretty self-explanatory, he's the main lord. You can't not have the main lords draftable, I would argue. I could argue Daedra and Julia not being used. She's really useful on one guy in Chapter 1. And I think that would be uncharacteristically difficult without that guy. Julia, I just kind of threw in there for that. I can actually take. I'd be willing to take Julia and maybe. Right, would be willing to take Oifi out. Actually, yeah, I would be willing to take Oifi out. Instead, just have Leaf, Ethlin. Ethlin because of certain stats, certain like talk conversations, etc. I guess Quan needs to be drafted. Well, I guess they won't die, so I'll just leave Quan in the castle if you don't draft him. Spiel. Be right back when the draft is ready. Alright. I have rearranged it all according to recruitment order roughly. And now it is time to draft. I will start with Team A. I'm going to separate Alec and Noish. I think Team A can take Alec, Team B can take Noish. They fill very similar roles. Them being separate is not something I am completely opposed to. Team B, I'll put Arden with Team A. I'll put Azel on Team B. I'm gonna put Finn and Quan together, which I'll put Lex on the other side of that. Also put Madeir on that side there. Both sides will get Ethlin and Sig. I will lose some money, but at least these two kind of stick together so they can do their thing. Now, when they're on the other team, I'll bench them for now. Actually, no, keep them alive because you might still need to like do pairings because you might draft the mother but not get the child. I think that, yeah, okay. So you might still need them to like farm pairings. And I'll also allow the procurement of secret items from them, but they just can't use them and they have to sell them, and that money that they earn from selling them can't be like given. You can't like get an item on due that you don't own and then allow them to give gold, right? Dew and Ideen should probably be on the same team. And I'll put Ira on this upper team. I'll put Dew and Ideen on the bottom team. Which I guess puts Jamkeep there. Reasonably so. Holland, we can kind of go opposite on that then. Ooh, Ira's away from Holland and Lex. I think I actually want to switch that maybe, and then actually I might even switch that. Rakusus, Yeah, we kind of want to split those heals a little bit. I do believe. Rakusis, I'll probably pair with Beowulf. I mean, you two can go up there. Matters that Bridget goes with. We'll do this, this, this maybe? Oh, that's like unskewed. Could I do maybe Holland down here? So we have first gen drafted. I have to think about where I want the next gen. So first off, thinking about it, I do kind of want to keep some kids towards where their parents are. Probably. So because we have Finn up in this top one, and Rakusis is down here, Nana is going to go onto Team B. Well, because we have one healer go up there, we'll put Lana up there. What? So I will put them both with Ira. Because of the top part here, we will put them, and we'll put also Lester. Actually, I'm not sure about Oifi, but we'll put Lester, and we'll also put Dermot down here because of you. So yeah, we'll definitely put Oifi up there, and I'll probably put Julia up there. The two axe users. The two axe users are quite interesting. So. You can only recruit one, and you need Larce to recruit them anyways. And so because you need Larce to recruit them, this guy goes into Team B. Up here, I will put Fee, because we have up here, and also I guess Arthur, because we have Tinny up here. But I guess you go down there. Shannon down there, because Patty doesn't live without Shannon, yes. Again, we kind of have a lot of help down here in Chapter 7. Up here in Chapter 7, we just have the units we start with, plus Finn. We do have Finn. So I think I'm inclined to give well, you do get, yeah, you're going to get Eldigan because you, or not Eldigan, Ares. You get Ares because you also are taking, wait. No, both of them get the Dancer, so you get this Ares anyways. Okay, that's fine. Tinny. Should probably go up there. Faval, already mentioned previously. Said. Capri. Hannibal. I guess, and Altana? That's uneven. We should probably do that. So up here, these guys can kill Hannibal. If they want to, which is probably easier than recruiting them. And down here, these guys have to get Capri rescued, and they can use him to like talk. Like if you need, I mean, maybe they need to be drafted together then. But then who can I slide over? But then you have no support for that chapter. I'm not doing that. Although, actually, I am more than willing to do this. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, this is going to be hard. This is going to be extremely difficult. This will be the start of two very epic journeys. And so when next I see you, I will be beginning that journey.